Okay, so it's been approximately 1 a.m. in the night, and I want to share a good news with you all. So, I want you all to welcome our first academic volunteer, Dr. M. Akhilesh. So, those who don't know what is the academic volunteer program on ESBICM, basically, many of you wants to contribute to the intensive care education and want to get associated with ESBICM in a voluntary manner, where you can put your knowledge, put your teaching experience, put your passion to teach. So ESBSM provides a community and a platform for you all. So you all can join ESBISM as an academic volunteer. It's a voluntary post. There is no remuneration. So people come forward and join ESBISM and contribute to the teaching and learning of all the healthcare professionals which are a part of our family. So Dr. M. Akhilesh approached us, and he has been provisionally appointed as the first academic volunteer of ESBICM. So how the process is? First, you go to the website on esbicm.org. There in the member area, there is a tab called Join as Volunteer, and then you read all the things there, and then you can apply in the form. Once you fill the form, the academic committee of ESB go through the forms, and if they find it that yes, there is a passion, genuine passion, and your thought process is such that you can contribute to the ESB community, you have the time available and you will be able to do it, then they contact you, either me, myself, or the academic team. One of the members connect with you, and once they get a idea about your views on that, then the academic committee takes a formal interview with you. It's a very simple interview where we get to know each other, and then when it goes well, we appoint you as a we will welcome you as a provisional member, as an academic volunteer. And after 2 months, for 2 years, you work as an academic volunteer for ESBISM. So we just finished the interview with Dr. M. Akhilesh, and I want to share a little portion of that interview with you all, so that you can also understand how the interview process goes and how familiar it is. So I want you to encourage that those who want to contribute to the teaching, or passionate about spreading the knowledge of bedside intensive care education, you are welcome to join ESBISM as an academic volunteer. So now you can listen to this interview. It's a very sweet interview, I would say. Dr. M. Akhilesh, we are very lucky to have him in the team. Thank you. Let's go to the interview. Akhilesh applied for academic volunteer recently, and he's been selected in the McVent course also.
Okay.
And before starting, I would like Akhilesh also. I had a small telephonic conversation with Akhilesh. So now it went well. So now we are on the final stage of this Zoom interview. Mind you, Akhilesh, that whenever we select an academic volunteer, as written in the ESBICM constitution, that and rule book, that we for first 2 months you will be on the probational period for academic volunteer, and it is subjected to your contribution to the post. Once you do that, already you have started doing it. So once you do that, you will be then appointed as academic volunteer for the next 2 years, and then it can be renewed again. If your activities continue to grow and you volunteer to continue with that, then we can renew it for the next 2 years.
Okay.
So what I ask you, ask you to give a brief about yourself, and then I have already asked you some questions. Vivek and Sonal will ask you their queries, and then we'll proceed how you can contribute later. So just give a brief introduction about yourself to the academic committee.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Akhilesh.
Hmm.
So I have done my UG from Bhaskar Medical College, Moinabad in Hyderabad. And then on, I went on to pursue MD Anesthesiology from Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, that too in Hyderabad. I completed my MD Anesthesia in 2025 February. And then I gave my NEET SS in March. And again, through NEET SS, I took up DRNB Critical Care Medicine in Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences, Secunderabad. So currently, it's been 2 months since I've joined critical care medicine. I'm working as a resident.
Okay.
And as a part of teaching curriculum, I have worked as a subject matter expert for various NEET PG and NEET SS online platforms. To mention a few, I worked for Physics Wala, I worked for Dr. Bhatia's Institute, and also worked for Doctor Tutorials. So mainly in the last 3 years, I worked for anesthesia subject. In the last 2 or 3 months, I have been working for critical care medicine subject as a subject matter expert. So my role as a subject matter expert is mainly to curate MCQs for NEET PG and NEET SS entrance examinations. And throughout my 3 years of MD anesthesia course, I have been a teacher to a lot of paramedical students. That is part and parcel of our curriculum as our MD program is scheduled. So mainly in the paramedical courses, we have BSc respiratory therapists and BSc anesthesia students. So for them, we used to teach classes. The frequency would be almost 2 or 3 classes in a month. So that was part of our MD anesthesia program. So in the last 3 years, I've also been teaching to paramedical students. Yes, sir.
Great.
Okay. So, can you tell to our ESBICM committee members that why you want to be an ESBICM academic volunteer? What motivated you to apply for this post, and how you would like to contribute? What is your vision regarding this?
The main motto is whenever as a student during this phase of my me getting into medical stream and then going up into UG, PG, what I felt was all these competitive examinations, for preparation of those competitive examinations, we used to either subscribe to an online platform, any apps, or offline through any coaching institutes. And most of those institutes and apps were charging very high. And as a medical student, I always felt that education should be accessible and affordable to everybody. And some of the other day, it went through my head that whenever I grew up higher in my career, like whenever I take up PG or whenever I take up super specialty, whatever little knowledge I have, I wanted to share that knowledge with my students and juniors. And so initially, when in my MBBS days, even I thought to start up a YouTube channel and then start to stream my live online classes. But then later on, when I completed my MBBS and then I was wanting to prepare for PG, that was a time where I had to spend time for myself because getting a NEET PG seat was very difficult for me. So at that time, because I used to concentrate more on my own, and then after getting NEET PG and even my MD was very hectic. So it used to run from morning 8 to almost evening 8. And then somehow, even though I managed to get good scores in PG and then into entrance examinations, still somewhere I used to feel that I couldn't do whatever I wanted. That either stream a YouTube channel or share my knowledge or take classes or something like that. So whenever I had this thought, I came across ESBSM in my PG days only, and I used to thoroughly follow it. The one thing that motivated me immediately was even this channel was non-profitable channel. It did not seek any prizes from the audience, and neither the like Ankush sir was never found out that he was not in hungriness for any charm or that like all the academicians now and all the educators now they want to become popular. So I couldn't see that sense of become popular from Ankush sir also. So that was what even I wanted. I thought this platform would be a good platform for me to even showcase my own skills. So uh, that idea of starting a YouTube channel is no more running in my mind because I've already found a good platform. So it was never about my own personal growth. It was always about how I can contribute to the society in terms of my little experience which I have. So that is how I turned to be a part of volunteer. Earlier, I did not know that this volunteer program was there. I always wanted to be a part of ESBICM, but I did not know this volunteer program was there. Recently in McVent inauguration program, my messages for the last few messages which you read, sir, at the end of the entire video, I was texting all the questions in the comment box. And then sir told me that there is an option called volunteer option where we can go and apply. So that day itself, I went and applied for the volunteer program.
Okay. Anything, Sonal and Vivek, you want to ask? You are mute, Vivek.
Yeah, I just want to ask, what are your expectations from ESBICM as an organization?
Nothing much. Nothing much. Just a platform and
Because we
and
understand your intention of contributing to the society and in whatever way you want to do, but there has to be something, some expectations from your side also, what you expect from us.
so what I initially thought was quizzes were not a part of ESBICM earlier. So just a platform to showcase my multiple choice questions framing because I've been doing that since many years, and I know how to frame a question a bit
Right.
easy way in a medium way. So given that platform to showcase my quizzing knowledge, that would be more helpful for me now.
Okay.
Okay. And what is your forte? What are your strengths?
My stance would be because I'm more of an introvert now. Usually, introverted people they usually say that they're always shy, they're always away from limelight and all. But then for me, that is the strength now, because I never thought to be in the limelight. It's always better for me to be in the backstage behind the curtain, working silently, expecting nothing, no fame, no remuneration, nothing. So that is my strength.
Okay.
Suppose, Dr. Akhilesh, if you get selected, what
So,
would be your vision for ESBICM and how would you go ahead with your ideas and suggestion?
So first, I wanted to start off with question of the day, sir. So every day I would be posting one question. There are a lot of incidents in clinical practice where a particular scenario we would be having two or three options in mind, but we have to do the best one. So how do we choose that this is the best one? So those kind of questions will be mainly put on the group, like a question of the day, and then lot of people would be answering it A, B, C, D, or no, or something like that, and their names would not be displayed. So there is no judgment that this person has done wrong, this person has done correct. It is only the percentage which will be displayed that these many people are thinking that this is the correct answer, and these much percentage of people are thinking this is the correct answer. So when there is no judgment from the teacher side or from the website side, even the students feel comfortable to answer every question because every question seems to be like whatever they are seeing in the clinical practice only. So they will keep their own views. From the little amount of organizing quizzes in my UG days and PG days also, what I see is lot of people are very eager to participate in quizzes, not just because they know the answer, not just because they are very much knowledgeable. It is only for learning. They feel that little bit of adrenaline rush whenever we are uh, conducting a quiz, that little 30 minutes or 20 minutes of time, they are like full on with all the energy they have. So they will be also motivated because as in the recently MECFund courses, as already announced, there are more than 10,000 applications. So you can see how much eager the students are. Mechanical ventilation is not something new. We already have many books on mechanical ventilation and we have been learning since many years. But then even though people are very eager to learn, that is how there is a knowledge gap. So whatever we are learning from the books, there is no cross check. Nobody is saying, okay, this is the right way to learn. So there is whenever there is no cross check that whatever I read, I feel that this is the way it is to be understandable, and I feel that this is the correct way to understand. And I'll do the same in my clinical practice only, and I'll make errors. So if at all there is a back check like a McVent course, you can see how much interest it has gathered in the recent days, 10,000 plus applications. So I'm very much sure that even these MCQ question of the day will become such hit and people will be participating, and maybe we can conduct more quizzes in the near future. Maybe we can conduct workshops. Whenever we are conducting an offline workshop, we can also conduct offline quizzes whenever we are conducting the workshop. So in the recent MECVAN courses also, a lot of people were asking about having the workshops offline. So even if at all we are conducting a workshop offline with the name of ESBICM, it will be a definitely a hit. Lot of people are already subscribed to ESBICM because it's been there since past 4 5 years. Lot of my colleagues also know, and they are also waiting for the second session of MECVAN course. To be honest, we need to just do it in the right way, stick to our whatever we are, stick to our basic principles of not ma- the basic principle of making it affordable to everybody.
Okay, thank you. Anything, Vivek, just for your sake, Sonal, Dr. Benjamin has also joined. For some reasons, he cannot turn on the audio and video, but he's listening to all the conversation. He's a part of our academy team. Uh, One question, my Akhilesh, to you. How do you make sure that you can be consistently contributing? Means consistent doesn't mean daily basis, but at a certain interval you have decided, let's say week or 3 4 days, whatever. How you can make from commit that from your busy schedule, you are in the first year of DRNB critical care. How will
Yes,
be
sir.
able to maintain this consistency over the next 2 years?
So here in critical care medicine, where I'm studying, in that institute we have a pre-duty and post-duty officer. In a
Okay.
month, we'll be having 5 to 6 night duties, and in those 5 to 6 night duties, we have pre-duty and post-duty off, which means at the night duty, we have to go at 5 and come next day around 10 o'clock. So I have those time, and also 1 or 2 holidays I will be having, like Sundays or anything. In that time, I'll make sure that I'll compile questions for 1 week.
Hmm.
If at all we are wanting to do question of the day, only one question per
Hmm.
day, I will make sure in that holiday day or whenever I have that free time, I'll compile 7 questions at once and I'll submit it to you so that the next 7 days it will be there will be no gap. And again, the next week or so, I'll be compiling 7 questions. And if possible, I'll compile 30 questions at once, the
Okay.
entire month. Or I can make 50 questions so that you can select few particular questions which seem to be very much interesting.
Okay.
Like that, I'll be contributing it.
One more thing, Akhilesh,
Yes, sir.
because the meeting is getting recorded and it will go into the database of ESBICM. Just like
Okay.
this conversation came up, that's why I wanted to make it clear that
Okay.
previously for various platform you have made questions, and I think there
Yes.
will be enumeration for them for that also. But as you know, ESBICM per se till date it hasn't charged any student anything, and so we are
Mhm.
not in a position to remunerate for that matter. But what we can do is we can help you out. You will be in touch with us. We can help you in the academics. If you have some doubts, we can directly solve it. Like for the McWent course, you had to apply for the McWent course, but
Yes, sir.
as an academic volunteer in the future courses you will get a seat there
Oh,
by
okay.
itself. It's a blocked seat for academic volunteers, sort of thing. If it's a suppose it comes later on as a paid core also, you will get specific subsidies based because you are a yes based academic volunteer. So we can help you out in the academics, but no
Okay, sir.
remuneration can be provided to you at this stage. You
Okay,
understand
sir.
this?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Huh.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Anything more, Sonal and Vivek? I think I
So
had repeated this before that once if you get selected, so 2 months will be a probational period or a
Yes, sir.
provisional time,
Yes, sir.
beyond which in those 2 months we'll see you how you contribute, and after 2 months it will be turn out to be 2 year seat as an academic volunteer, and which can be renewed based on your interest and the contribution over a period of 2 years. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so you give your consent that if you are selected, you are not expecting any remuneration from ESPICM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I give my consent.
And some part of this conversation, Akhilesh, we may
Sure.
put it online so that
Okay.
other members can also get motivated to contribute to the teaching, to the academics, and spreading the knowledge of intensive care, bedside intensive care among the peer ones. Maybe just like you didn't knew that there's a provision of academic volunteering on ESBICM. Maybe by listening to this, many of the people, many of the professionals, healthcare professionals must be knowing now that yes, there is something we can volunteer on this platform. It's a society of everyone.
Yes,
Means
sir.
it's not about a single person. It's about everyone who wants to contribute. That-
Yes, sir.
so just like Sonal and Vivek have contribute, Benjamin have contributed in framing the ebook, designing the McWen course. The Benjamin and Dr. Abhi, which is not here in the conversation right now, they've been the pillars in framing this membership sort of all structure, that we should give members a membership number and then we can use them to provide the benefits like that. So now you have come up with a quizzes platform, so somebody else can come with some other idea and they can take the lead in that particular direction. So this is something we will put on the channel so that people understand that how we go through this whole process of choosing academic volunteer, what are the expectations from academic volunteer, what are the expectation of academic volunteer from ESBICM, like that. And it's a very friendly organization. We are here just for the sake of spreading the knowledge, what we know, whatever little we know. And I
Yes,
think
sir.
it helps everyone. The teaching
Yes, sir.
faculty is also benefited by reading and teaching, and the listening faculty also get benefited by seeing the practical aspects of applied knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So that's all from my side. Anything, Vivek, Sonal, Benjamin, you want to ask?
Thank you, Dr. Akhilesh. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Akhilesh. Most
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
probably
Dr.
you will get an email confirmation within 24 to 48 hours regarding this. And
Okay, sir.
then we'll update you all the details how you will get remain connected with us and all. And
Okay.
if it all goes well, this will be on the ICU channel soon. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you.
nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.